seconds since I just figured out. Hello and welcome, YouTube. My name is Seb. This is Lake. This is Jackson Lamar, our guest for today, and this is the Alabama Sebsations. Uh, we have no plan on what we're doing, and there's three people already watching. Um, so I guess our first thing we're going to do today is talk about orgs that are happening. How are y'all feeling
Listen,
about
man,
different orgs?
the goal of this podcast, just hear my thoughts on orgs. I've gotten the orgs a month ago, and man, this shit's crazy. Fucking people are crazy, and I got into Prestige, and that went amazingly well. I stayed in jury. I didn't get expelled, um, and it was a good first introduction to orgs. But nah, man, like just looking at these orgs, like 1984, man. What's going on there? Fucking worst nom.
1984, that's an interesting case, but Seb, would you like to talk about it, or would you like to hear from our
I mean, I
perspective?
can't really talk about it. Like,
Yeah,
That's
force his palm like that, man. I mean, no, I've
you
been
never
trying to
know.
keep it 1984. It's a great cast, and I do enjoy the people left. I don't enjoy these noms though. I have my obvious favorites, Sebastian, but I do have some other favorites too in this cast. So I mean, just fucking like I don't understand this, but I think I see an end game for this. As a fan, I see an end game, but I don't know if it'll happen. What do you think, Jackson?
Yeah, I think this cast is kind of spicy, not gonna lie. Obviously, not only are we joined by one such cast member who is probably the hottest cast member on that cast, but no, I think the gameplay is kind of interesting thus far. Some things I did expect, some things I didn't expect. Obviously, I can't share, but that, I think I see. I can see one end game, but I also don't know if that's gonna happen. Um, because it was too obvious. If the game's too obvious, I kind of almost don't expect it to happen. If
Yeah,
that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
you think and then, again, this is from a fan's perspective. I'm not in any broad chats, anything. Like you think Seb's a winner, but you then realize to yourself like Seb doesn't win. It's just a weird occurrence to happen. It's just like another random, like a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, Seb wins something, and so you're like rooting for Seb, but then it's like, is it logical? Like Jay's cast photo, you're just like there, like shrugging.
No, exactly. Sometimes you want to root for Seb because he is super hot, super fun, super smart, and all of these amazing things. But then you want to also root for Rachel for some weird reason, and then you want to also root for a Justin or a Madison, and you're like, wow, why am I rooting for these people? But
All
no,
right,
I'm just kidding.
how about this, man? Top five to one in order from fifth best to first best of this cast, like that's left in the game.
Oh God. Um. So at this point, ooh, that's tough. At this point, number five has to be I think Justin because he finally got to cast a Big Brother vote.
Mm-hmm.
The running joke is the running joke is second boot and hasn't casted a vote for Big Brother, but has casted plenty at this point. Can I even name five off the top of my head?
I can name five. I mean,
I don't think I have my thoughts collected. So, Lake, why don't you take it away?
my fifth, it's got to be, it's got to be Josh. Love Josh. Little love of that holds back because my best friend's Harry, and Josh
Mm-hmm.
and Harry have that history. But
Yeah,
I do enjoy watching Josh play games because it is very entertaining in my mind. My fourth has to be Justin. Getting to vote for the first time in a Big Brother game is pretty iconic.
it's always iconic,
Now I
honestly.
have to show favoritism to women in my top three. So my third is going to be Madison. Just Madison is, I feel like, a fun person. I do hope they survive this nomination. This nomination is very ugly, I will say.
I do
And
agree.
then the second is my favorite cowboy, or I guess you could say in this sense cowgirl, with Rachel. Got the cowboy hat on her fucking profile picture. I feel like I haven't heard much, but I'm also not in anything. Like I'm just looking at a fucking Facebook page. But my
Yeah,
first one favorite is probably my favorite girl on the cast. Like
and it's
shows
Seb. No, I'm just
women
kidding.
empowerment. It is Sebastian. It is Sebastian, my favorite woman. I love what Sebastian's doing with the Me Too movement. It is definitely very inspirational, and I'm all for it.
I think I agree with those rankings, except the one thing I would say is Kimrat is probably my number one, and then Seb two, Rachel third.
I mean,
Um,
Kimra is up there.
she is up there. She's doing a great job at the moment. And plus she's like her prop. You know, everyone knows about the prop, and everyone knows that she's actually kind of playing a not so bad of a game. Man, I just been handed a beer. I'm like, sorry, excuse me. But honestly, I do like the way that Madison's game is going so far. Seb, you are doing a great job. I promise. From what I've seen so far and what I think so far, and plus you survived the vote against Nick Nana. So shout out to you.
That's a
Yeah.
different game.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry.
Speaking of different game, we'll transition to something Seb can talk about. I did want to share the experiences you had on Prestige Season 1 and compare them to my experiences on Season 2. And, tell me your funniest moments that really don't get talked about much and all the stuff like that.
So let's start with the fact that I, Seb Cordero, was not expelled from my season.
Okay.
That is a plus.
Okay.
I will always say that. But
Why is that plus?
As you
But-
should always say that.
but
but
but anyways, at the end of the day, I've had some few humorous moments during my season. I had the eggs tribal. I had Cody play a idol nullifier on Josh just for me to go home by an idol play the next round. One of my favorite moments was during my season. Right after the first individual immunity challenge, I had hopped on a call with Josh and Michael Davis, and they had we basically had a conversation. We're like, who are we the least connected with? And we narrowed it down to Jake Stevens, Michael Barton, and Justin. And we were like, okay, well, Justin's killing it in redacted, so we should get Justin out. And well, Michael Davis leaked it unintentionally, and so I had a very angry phone call with Justin the next day, and Justin was like, "Who?" He was like, "I heard you're going after me. All of this, yeah, with the other like." And so that was fun. Other than that, fighting with Pete was fun. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
It really is. I agree.
We have one viewer, and it's myself. So we're doing great for ourselves right now. If you're a viewer and you have any questions for us, please let us know.
I don't think it'll get to that because we have one viewer.
Seb, do you have any questions for us?
Like, how's EXP going?
Man, you know what?
Too soon. Too soon.
That's some bullshit right there, man.
We got Kevin Falk said hello, first of all. Hello,
I can't
Kevin.
see that. Why can't I see?
I
Anyway,
love Kevin Falk is amazing. Hello, buddy. How are you doing?
what I
I hope
wanted
you're
to
doing
talk
great.
what I wanted to talk about before we got off topic, my experiences in Prestige, because I love talking about me, and my experiences. So, as Seb so randomly said that he didn't get expelled from his season, I feel like I needed to add that I did indeed get expelled in my season, and it was very funny. The situation was very funny. I got done from kayaking, and I'm like a little skeptical of things. Rough little days for old Lakey Poo, and I get done kayaking, and I'm driving in the car with Lexi, and she taps me on my shoulder like a little innocent tap, like like you tap your mom on the shoulder and you're like a little scared because she might yell at you or something. It was like a little tap like that. Like she knew what was about to go down. She looks at me and I'm like, yeah, my phone isn't loading. so I have no data, but she does. She looks at her phone. She's like, you just got removed, and I was like, what? And she's like, you got removed, and I was like, I looked when it loaded, and Billy gave me this paragraph, and I was like, damn. So yeah, I did get expelled. But before that, I met some cool people. I had some funny moments. There's some funny moments along in the cast. Like, I had this alliance, man, like day 6, and this guy's on there, dude, named Michael. I forgot his last name, but I think it was like Michael B or something. The dude, if you ever saw that gif of that dude holding that boot and just spinning.
Oh, Michael Harrop?
That guy, Michael H, sorry. He's spinning in a fucking circle and he just teleports to a forest. You know that guy? Man, I'm in this alliance with him. And we're sitting there and we're he just tells us that he got hit on. He's like, oh, this dude just called me cute or hot. We're all laughing, and it was a special time. Then I didn't hear about him again. Like after that, he got voted out. That was weird, and that season was something, man. Fucking, I met Drew, who's probably the funniest person ever. I got to get closer with Seb because he had played season 1, which I regret because we're here now. But
also regret meeting Seb.
Yeah,
I think we all do. But I mean,
mm-hmm.
Man, it was a fun game though. It was a cool first org to get into. Like, the after show was great. I got to see Seb there. He only said like 5 words. But yeah, and we're gonna see Jackson Lamar on season 3. So
look around for my invitation.
Along with Lexi Curry, it's gonna be a great cast. It's gonna be
oh damn, we're gonna be Lexi and I are being the final 2. It's true.
Well, Lexi's still in experiment, so rooting for her.
Wow, so Lexi is better than Lake. You heard it here first, folks.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Lexi played minis before, and she did pretty good.
And she's winning experiment.
She's winning experiment, and she also has played like 2 years worth of like 10 gauge, which is Big Brother Online. Like it's a shittier org version,
Yeah, I do know. I'm still fairly new to the org community, and all I've heard about 10 gauge, 10 gauge, 10 gauge, and Seb, who is the person that got me into orgs, which we could touch on that later if you want. I come to Seb. I'm like, hey, Seb, I heard a lot of people talk about 10 gauge. Should I get it? Should I sign up? He goes immediately, without a second hesitation, no, don't do it. You're gonna regret it.
Dude,
and then I go to like other people, and they all say no, don't do it.
The minute you make a 10 gauge is the minute that Harry and Lake are like, play Crash Pad.
What the
instantly?
Fuck? You played Crash Pad?
It's gonna be instantly.
Yeah, but I've had a 10 gauge. Like I started in the org community on 10 gauge. So like
there are a lot of orgers that did open a 10 gauge account just to play Crash Pad. So
that's so funny.
Take that as you will.
That's interesting. I'll think about it.
I mean, when I got into orgs, I think Harry was obviously guiding me through it. But dude, I just came back from like 8 years of 10 gauge, so I wasn't amazed. You know what I mean? Like not like an overwhelmed amaze, but like I spent 8 years on a fucking Big Brother website playing Big Brother. Like of course I'm gonna adapt. So
that's true. That's for true. I can understand you.
I mean, what about you, Jason? You excited for some orgs, man? How's your org going? Are you in an org?
Am I in an org? I don't know. Am I in an org?
Lamar is in Triumph Survivor, however you pronounce the last word.
No, it's just Triumph. This is
no. There's a subline to it. I just don't remember what it is. I'm gonna look it up.
I think they just go by Triumph. But it's going good right now. The first elimination's happening as we speak. I just won immunity. On the first challenge, so it feels good.
Like, this is Survivor.
Yeah, it's Survivor. 2 tribes. As we speak, someone's hopes and dreams of winning Triumph is getting crushed. I hope they cry. No, it's going good. I mean, it's only been round one. So far, so good. Not gonna lie. It's been a lot of fun. Prod's pretty responsive with like questions and such. It's not bad.
Yeah, dude, I still don't have my fucking cast photo for experiment. I don't think I'm getting it either. But
No. They're talking about they're making it. Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
I mean, we're all patiently waiting, just like how Seb's waiting to fix his mic or whatever he's doing, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, have you ever heard about how all good things come with time?
No, I heard about how all good things come to an end.
Like you're running an experiment, or that's too soon?
Do what?
It was too soon,
Like-
Jackson.
Is it too soon? You said all
Yeah.
good things come
It's
to an
not-
end, and then you talk about your run with experiment, and I was like, wow, too soon.
I mean,
Get it? Because you just got
It's-
voted off.
yeah, but I mean, there's still people there that I enjoy that are still there that I'm rooting for. I kind of was rooting for people over myself, which I usually don't play games too, but I mean, that's definitely like obviously I'm rooting for Lexi. So
No, for true. There's some people still in there that I'm like actively rooting for. Lexi is definitely one of them. Meta for the minis that especially the one you hosted.
Yeah.
Best mini I've ever played. That's all I'll say.
I mean-
Her, and then you have our boy Jacob that's still in it. Even Mike, Mike thinks he's going every round, but then he doesn't go every round, and that's just a strategy. And I adore him. I'm not saying
if Mike
Huh?
big brained me here, I do respect him for it.
I honestly will fall in love with him again if he big brained you. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him so many questions.
don't tell
I
me
hope.
that.
No spoilers, no spoilers. But I hope and pray and cross my fingers that he voted you out. That would be 6 head, not 5 head, but 6 head. Ooh, my phone might die.
Anyways,
Well, go ahead, Seb.
let's talk about orgs that we're not in. Like YTS. YTS is currently starting their thingy. Not starting.
Man.
I'm thinking of a different org. Fuck. YTS is currently at the final 5. They just had tribal tonight. They eliminated the legend.
No! Wait, really?
Yeah. I'll sum that up because that's some bullshit. So
Make sure you're not saying anything that
let me
Yeah,
think.
no
hang on.
game sensitive things, but come on.
Yeah. Let me
Really?
think. Let me think. What it was shown on the trial? I don't know exactly what was shown on the trial, but I did know it went down. Man, I was rooting for the legend. Fucking awesome,
Mhm.
dude. The legend is me with a voice changer. I just want to let everybody know I am the legend. Nah, I'm just kidding. No one knows who it is, and that's makes it more of. I did love the legend's post on Harry's birthday post. If y'all ever saw that, that was fucking.
That was iconic.
That creeped me out, but it was amazing.
No,
And
it was amazing.
I don't know how this the rest of the season will go though. I think what's his name? Cody? Is that right? There's a Cody.
Cody. No. What?
Wait,
There's
who's
not
in
a
there?
Cody.
Pete. I am rooting for Pete.
I'm also rooting for Pete.
I am not, but that's honestly because Pete's a character. But I'm very impressed that Pete, for his first time making a jury phase, is in the final 5.
Is that really his first
so
time
Pete?
being a jury?
Yeah, I haven't known the guy for so long, but from what I've told, that was like first time making jury.
That's crazy.
Which
It was
Yeah.
Pete's first time making jury.
that's great. And final 5, you can't knock that. So I definitely respect that, but at the same time, I really am waiting for the meltdown. I really am waiting for the meltdown.
I feel like this will have a good end. That org will definitely have a good end to it.
Yeah,
it's
I
It's
agree.
better.
Uh,
Why
I love
YTS
Alex
is so much
Jackson.
fun to follow.
Yeah, I love Alex Jackson. He deserves the world. Mwah.
This was an amazing cast too. Like every person on the cast was amazing, and I was so happy for it. For sure, definitely.
For true.
Like everyone on the cast, like it was a good cast. Really, everyone had added their own aspect of wackiness. You know what I mean?
It was honestly, it was such. I think that's why it was so much fun to watch because there were so many characters that was part of it, and like almost everyone on the jury has like had their moment. I believe that like wow, that's kind of funny. Like that happened during tribal or that happened during a round. Like, well, first of all, the legend is probably the player of the season, like, and the player of all, and probably the player of the year of all time. Because
100.
I'm obsessed with the legend, and he was robbed.
The legend does win Player of the Decade.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree.
What about you? Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Player of the season might still be in the game
No, I think
Ooh,
because
went up.
Peter is playing or Peter is winning.
I don't know if Pete's winning. Wait,
Pete's-
so who is the entire final five?
It is
It's-
Pete, Brandon, Zach R, Zach D, and Eric.
And Eric, that was a fifth one. If Zach D goes and then maybe Pete goes, then it might be a really close finish. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a final two because I know Alex isn't the biggest fan of final threes. So
Yeah.
Eric, as in the one we played that mini with, Seb?
no,
Okay.
Eric he hosted T Quester.
Not
Okay.
Buster.
I've heard about T-Quester.
I have also heard some things about Buster.
I've heard about T-Viber. I've heard about T-Pot, T-Kettle,
I mean,
T.
most likely.
I mean, all the
I'm
T's there.
a little teapot, some might say.
Short and small.
Seb just took a Snapchat. Can we all just call him out?
We all did just
No,
see
can we all
Seb.
just call out the fact that take a Snapchat? It was a peace sign. It was the classic Seb snap.
was-
Probably
yeah, it
Is
was.
it going to me? Is it going to me?
No, it's
Aw.
going to Jen.
Can you
We're
send
talking
one
about-
to me, please?
I could send you one. Okay.
Who is
That
who
that
is the
that would be
best?
awesome.
Who is the best org Snapchatter?
Snapchatter?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's,
Hear me
that's a
out.
good question.
I'll start this. It's Harry. Okay, Harry.
No.
No, listen. He's always gonna snap you with a smile on his face, and it's always gonna make your day happy. And he's gonna talk about his love relationship. You know, he's been a little quiet about it since because it's pretty set right now.
Mm-hmm.
Harry's such just a fun, loving dude. You know,
That I agree. Harry can be a good Snapchatter. Well, I have a better one. This person is the model of consistency in terms of good morning Snapchats every morning, and that is King Darcy. Darcy will
Yes.
send you a good selfie first of all, and it will be just good morning, and it makes your morning. It really does make your morning, and honestly, he's so consistent with it. It's every morning. He never fails. You know, I feel like that's his role in life. It's a pretty boring role, and if you think about it, but he makes it work. Darcy is a king at that.
Seb, what do you think?
You know, it's good morning.
It would be me. I'm the best snapper. I think I send the best morning snaps. Period. Darcy definitely comes in contention, but I think that I am the best at everything. So why not just be the best at snapping people? Look, I'll show you.
Interesting choice.
Please don't show
I am
us.
waiting on a Snapchat. So it's true.
Please don't show
Okay.
us.
I am literally snapping Jackson. I'm going to show you how hot of a snapper I am.
Seb, you don't snap
I'm-
me.
You don't have me on Snap.
Can you please stop yelling at me?
Well, then I could if you stop accusing me.
How do you guys not have each other in Snap?
Like, what
So
is it?
here's the thing, and
That's a
here's the
real
next
question.
trend. Like next question I'm gonna ask. I don't have Seb on Snap because I have Seb on something even better, and Seb is gonna tell you who the best org TikToker is, and it is gonna be me.
It's not you.
Dude, I send Seb the best fucking
No,
TikTok.
you send me like 7 at a time, and then you expect me to watch them all.
Like you can watch them on your own time.
I would watch
You
them
also,
all.
I also sent like a video that said if you were a true friend, you would do this dance, and he never did the dance. And then he said, "Fine, I'll do the dance. Wait for a video." And then I never got that video.
I mean, it's obvious why I didn't do the dance because I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a true friend.
Okay, you know what? I could just leave. I hold the
It
power.
doesn't sound
of
like
the
you're the
mic.
best
Hey,
TikToker.
hey,
either,
hey,
though.
hey!
You know, like
It doesn't need to get that deep. What, Jackson?
If Seb requested like the TikTok dance and you don't send it, I think that has to be like major points off in terms of being the best TikToker order. You know,
I mean, Madison Kimmer's already making a run for the money for the best TikTok order.
that was going to be my suggestion because Madison Kimmery has that Orlando TikTok.
It's actually hit. Some might say it's Madison, but I'd like to throw a hat. I throw a name in the hat, and that name is me. I am the best. Can you stop? I'm gonna turn your camera.
I understand.
Off. I gotta find this one person's TikTok. But
No,
for real,
okay.
this person has 25,000 followers on TikTok. Yes, that is right. Hidayuto or Jerry is the best TikToker.
Okay.
He gets
Jerry
over,
really?
Jerry has 24.9 thousand people on the TikTok.
He has 600,000.
TikTok.
He has
That's kind of
600,000.
crazy. I didn't know that. Know that.
He got like.
What does he post?
TikToks.
Man, I don't know. He got 78.
I get that you post TikTok. Oh gosh, I can see that.
I can't read it because obviously it's not my language.
Not my language.
You know what? Then I'm gonna have to do my research and make sure Jerry gets a fair rating.
I'll tell y'all the dark horse in this TikTok org race. It is Alexis Curry.
I'm
Lexi
sure about
is Lexi is the best TikToker, and she definitely knows what she's doing.
Interesting.
She posts on TikTok, dude.
I'm about to see these TikToks, just like Jerry's. I'll come up with a clear consensus on who's the best TikTok order, to you guys after, like probably the day after. I'll give you my true, honest rankings. I'll give you guys a power rankings. In fact,
we do have to rank the best TikTok orders because it's definitely not.
Okay, let me go to my following list, and I will tell you. Okay, first off, if you have no TikToks, you are at the bottom. Period. You might send funny ones, but if you don't have anything, you're just not there. Sorry, that's the rules. I didn't make them. So that would be like, Lake, Chloe.
That's bullshit. I've sent 4. I'm not.
You have 4 on your account.
I have 4 TikToks on my account.
Okay, you're still at the bottom.
Before you say anything, my phone.
Jackson,
my phone is about to die. I have one TikTok. I have one TikTok on my account,
and it's not about me, so I don't care.
None of these are about you. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, man, don't let your phone die, bro.
It will die because my charger's not charging for some reason. So that's fine.
Get a new charger.
Okay, I'll run to Apple on 3%.
Is this like, do you have this whole app or you just have Safari opened or what?
Safari. Yeah, no. Pretty low budget.
So it works for you for Safari. Okay.
Yeah, I did a little copy and paste maneuver. It's fun. It's fun, but my phone will die, so.
Okay, well, if Jackson randomly drops, the one person in the stream knows who it is. In fact, could the person in stream start asking us questions? Like,
Honestly,
we're-
I love the person in dream.
I mean, this will be on YouTube, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
they're gonna
people
see it.
watching this on YouTube, I want to kiss them all. I want to give them all hugs.
Where else would they be watching it, man? TikTok?
Just YouTube.
I don't know.
They'll be
TikTok.
watching TikTok? What if this
Someone's
shit
gonna post something.
like? What if this is our one-way ticket to getting paid, man? I know people usually project ideas and then they don't happen, but like, shit's kind of crazy.
After-
But the Alabama Sebsations.
I honestly love this.
Is it a good vibe? That's kind of the
It's
goal.
such a good
The goal
title,
thank you. It's
Mhm.
Seb's idea, though. It really is.
Oh my god, I'm
Seb
trying to like,
Being part of the title makes it work.
Yeah, my shit.
Speaking of
doesn't work.
which,
And man,
wait, guess what tomorrow is? Did you know it was a national holiday?
what? No, what is it? National Alabama Day?
It's so tomorrow being August 10th, 2021, is in fact a national holiday for a very, very important person. Leif Erikson Day.
isn't that in March? No, I actually have
it
to
is
look
in
that up
March.
now because you're gonna get me all.
Get debated. It is in fact Seb's birthday. August 10th.
Sorry, I have to find out. Leif Erikson Day is October 9th. So
okay,
in
so I was close. To be
2
honest.
months.
So here's the
2
thing.
months. It could have been like 6 months.
Here's the thing, right? I didn't think you were going into the birthday talk. So I did Google August 10th National Day. And I think it does make sense that Seb's birthday is tomorrow because on the same day is also National Lazy Day. I'm not even joking. It is a thing. And there's two more. There's two more. National S'mores Day. And this is the best one. Get ready. National Spoil Your Dog Day. All on Seb's birthday.
Wow.
Okay, Lake, I have to spoil you. How are we gonna do that?
Hey,
Dog
hey,
treats.
get it.
Oh,
I'm in the bestiality now. Dress up as a dog.
okay. You know what? One
That's
second.
kind of cute.
Anyways,
Guys, my phone is at 1%. I will die in like 2 seconds. So should I just die now?
No, I think
I
you should
apologize.
just. You won't have a phone, but it was.
I will say I appreciate Jackson for showing up to the first episode of the Alabama Sebsations. When Jackson's phone dies, we're just gonna do a Brant steal because why not?
Okay, do you have one set up? Because I don't.
Well,
You
that's
guys,
what we're gonna do.
you guys can have me as the first boot in the brand steal. It's okay.
Yeah, we are gonna have. You guys
We were already planning on it.
No, it's
so-
okay. Make me the worst player. But thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you
No
for.
problem.
You both are very hot, and I love you very much.
Thank you.
Aw,
Like, love
okay.
you both. Thank you guys so much.
And with that, we are going to do
I'm excited for
this.
this deal.
So we're gonna do a penthouse one. Okay. Did you know the format of penthouse Lake?
Is that the totem pole?
Huh? Yeah, that's the totem pole.
Yeah. Why did they change the name?
I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, can you see my screen?
I can see. Yeah. How do I zoom in on this? Okay. Bet. I have it zoomed in.
Okay,
Now.
we're gonna do the penthouse burger edition.
You should pick the female cast, and I'll pick the male cast.
That sounds horrible. We're just going back and forth.
Okay, that sounds even better. I already know my first pick, so
Okay. You're gonna go first, and you have
I'm gonna
a
go first.
female.
I think you should go. I think you should go first.
No, I think you should go first.
Okay. Well, the respectful gentleman I am, I have to give some recognition to my girl. I'm gonna go with a Lexi Curry on this one.
Okay, we're only using first names, but for my first male, I have to use myself,
Lexi.
obviously.
I had to make sure.
Is that how you spell it?
Well,
Is it with a Y?
Seb.
Huh?
No, it's with an I. You spelled it right.
Okay.
You
then
spelled it
you're not-
right.
I heard you.
So my second pick is I'm just gonna say it. It's a legend. It's the legend. I am picking the legend
Okay, you're picking the
for my second
legend.
pick.
Okay.
Seb Cordero. I'm
I'm gonna pick
the legend.
Madison. I'm gonna pick Madison.
Okay, I'm gonna go Rachel.
Okay. Good choices. I'm gonna go with.
Rachel, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jacob.
Okay, I'm gonna go here with Livingston.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. I'm stumping. We're gonna do Chloe.
You don't know that many women?
What?
I know a lot of men. I know a lot of men in my life.
That's good for you.
There's a lot of men in my life, but there's a main man that I know that I'm thinking right now. I got to put him. There's 2 males left. I got to put him here. I'm gonna go Harry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do yourself. Okay, my next female is going to be. We're gonna do Queen Sierra.
Okay.
11.
And I might be revealing my cards with my next 2 picks here, and that's okay. But I know the girl I'm picking is Allie.
Okay. The next female I'm picking is gonna be. I don't think you're ready for this. It's Jackie.
As a female? Oh, I thought you said Jackson.
Oh, Jackie.
There you go.
So you're picking Kevin?
Okay. Who's your final pick?
That's a good question. We're gonna go with Grace. Grace-Ance. Okay, are you ready?
Good pick.
Okay.
I am ready.
Submit, are you ready? So let's see if all the twists are on. We're going to do battle back after round 3. Manage cards. All the cards are enabled. 1. Adjust the jury. We're going to make it a little bigger. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I said, are you ready? Okay. Alliances.
I'm ready.
Okay. We have a few. You ready? So we have Allie, Grace, me, and the legend. This is alliance number 1. Alliance number 2, Jackie, Kevin, Lexi. Okay? Alliance number 3, Jacob, Sierra, the legend. Alliance number 4, Jacob and Livingston. Alliance number 5, Rachel and the legend. I have to root for alliance number 5. I think they're winning.
I do think they're winning.
Okay. Let's show results. Grace finishes last. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Jackie finishes 13th. Kevin, 12th. Harry, 11th. Lexi, 10th. Jacob, 9th. 1 second. I want to see if we have any comments. We don't. Anyways. Rachel, 8th. Sierra, 7th. Me, 6th. The legend, 5th. Livingston, 4th. It comes down to Allie, Chloe, Madison. We love women.
Oh, no.
Madison finishes 3rd. And congratulations, Chloe. You are the winner of the challenge.
That was your pick.
I did pick Chloe. That is true.
All right.
Okay. Chloe's second puts Lexi. Then Livingston. Then Jackie. And then Grace. And then Jacob. And then Allie. And then me.
Kevin
and then Madison, which means Sierra, Harry, Kevin, Rachel, and the legend are currently the bottom 5. Okay, let's look at the switch votes. Receiving 0 votes. Grace, Harry, Kevin, Rachel, Sierra, okay? Receiving 1 vote. Allie, Chloe, Lexi, Livingston, Madison, me. Okay, receiving 2 votes. Jackie, which means receiving 3 votes, is the legend and Jacob. The legend is the switch. I wonder what the legend does. He switches himself with Lexi. Now Lexi's at the bottom.
This is disgusting.
Lexi chooses Jackie as the defender. Jackie saves her. Okay, the top of the totem pole and the bottom of the totem pole will take turns placing every other person from top to bottom. The player placed at the bottom will be eliminated from the game. The defender is up for the round this vote, regardless of placement. Okay, Lexi, go. Chloe chooses. Jackie is third. Lexi chooses Kevin as fourth. Chloe chooses Sierra as fifth. Lexi chooses Livingston at sixth. Chloe chooses Harry as seven. Lexi chooses Madison at 8. Chloe chooses the legend at 9. Okay, Jacob's at the bottom, chosen at 10. Grace is 11. Rachel and Seb is 14th, which means, unfortunately, Allie, you have been eliminated. Okay, are you ready? There's no ties. Okay, in order to keep the audience engaged, okay? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
We're not going to reveal who the next switch is.
Okay.
Okay, the player that received the most votes and is eliminated is Jackie. Okay, proceed. Next, new alliances. Anything change? Oh, Sierra is no longer a part of Alliance 3. Now it's just Jacob and the legend. Okay, Madison, Grace, Harry, all try to throw the challenge. Kevin, Jacob, Sierra, Rachel, Chloe, and the legend are not. So it comes down to me, Lexi, and Livingston. I come in third, which means congratulations, Livingston. You are the winner of the totem, or you're the top of the totem pole. But Jacob second, Sierra third, the legend fourth, Rachel fifth, me sixth, which Lexi seventh, which means Chloe, Grace. Are you? I was gonna say, I thought Madison was gonna be put at the bottom, but of last it is Harry. The switch, as determined by the two people eliminated, which were Allie and Jackie, is Livingston.
Wow.
So he switches Sierra and Kevin. Oh, that's a big move. Okay. Harry selects Chloe as the defender. What will Chloe do? She will take power, which means, unfortunately, Harry, you have been eliminated.
Oh.
The defender will make a second switch. After the switch, whoever's at the bottom 4 is up for the vote. She switches herself and Kevin's. That means Kevin, Grace, Sierra, and Madison are at the bottom.
Wow.
Okay, any ties? There's no ties. The player received the most votes and is eliminated is Sierra. Unfortunately, this has been your time at the penthouse org.
One of your picks going.
Cries. Okay, any alliance events? Rachel and Jacob's alliance dissolved with the legend.
Okay.
Oh, I accidentally pressed proceed, but Grace won. Puts me at second. The legend at third. Kevin at fourth. Chloe at fifth, which means Madison,
Oh no.
Rachel, Jacob, Livingston, and Lexi are at the bottom.
Lexi's gonna pull herself
Jacob
out.
is the switch, so maybe Lexi's good. I forgot he was at the bottom. So no, he's not.
He.
I said Kevin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lexi.
Lexi defend. I'm crying. Like, why? Why would you do that?
Let's see what happens.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Kevin saves her. Okay, the people at the bottom are going to compete. Madison is safe. Rachel is safe.
Oh no.
Kevin is safe. It comes down to Lexi and Livingston. The person eliminated is... Fortunately, Livingston has been eliminated.
That was my pick, but I don't care.
There's been a tie between Rachel, Madison, and Kevin. Is there any ties? There's not a second tie.
I wanted to see the Legends vote.
Okay, the player that received the most votes and is eliminated, Rachel.
They made
Unfortunately, okay, these 6 players are competing for an opportunity to return in the game.
Livingston's
Are you
returning.
ready? Allie wins and will return to the game. Allie and Kevin are back together.
And then you have Seb and the Legend.
Yeah, we're obviously the showmans. Madison, Jacob, Allie, Legend, Chloe, and Grace do not finish the comp.
Come on, Lexi.
Or do not finish the comp, but they do not pass.
Yeah.
Comes down. Third place is Kevin. And the winner of the challenge is Lexi. Okay, we're gonna go in reverse order this time. In 9th, the Legend. 8th, Jacob. 7th, Grace. 6th is me, and 5th is Chloe, which means Madison, Allie, and Kevin are safe.
So far.
The switch is Kevin. He switches me and Chloe. Okay. The Legend is at the bottom. He selects Grace as the defender. She saves him. The defender must choose someone to battle. The loser of that battle is eliminated. Who does Grace choose? She chooses Jacob.
Oh, no.
Jacob is eliminated.
Oh, my gosh. She made the move.
Okay. There is no ties. The player that received the most votes and is eliminated is Chloe.
That's your pick.
Yeah, it is my pick. Don't remind me.
I don't know how many of my picks I have left.
I don't either. Okay, Kevin threw the challenge. Comes down to me, the Legend, Lexi.
Come on, Lexi.
Lexi finishes 3rd, and that means
Seb
the Legend. Seb can't win, apparently. Who is the one person safe this round? Me. Lexi, Kevin, Madison, Grace, and Allie are all up for the vote.
Come on, Lexi.
I am also the switch. I switched Kevin and Allie.
Wow, you game changer right there.
Lexi, I couldn't. Why would I switch myself?
You could just switch Lexi with someone.
Lexi selects Kevin. Kevin saves. I'm just confused.
The Alliance.
Kevin's at the bottom. Like, okay, domino effect. Lexi moves to 2. Lexi chooses Kevin. The Legend Kevin chooses Grace. Oh no. Bottom 5, which means I select Madison. Unfortunately, she has been eliminated
You stayed.
by a vote. The player that's received the most votes and is eliminated is Kevin. Unfortunately, you have been eliminated.
No.
Okay, it comes down to Lexi, the Legend, and Allie. And 3rd
Allie
is Allie. And the winner, guaranteeing themselves a spot in the final 3, is Lexi. She puts the Legend, Grace, me, and Allie. And the Legend is at the bottom. Lexi is the switch. She switches Allie and Grace. The Legend cannot be saved, as the saved card has been used too many times. My power has no effect. I love that. Anyways, there's been a tie between me and Grace Anse. There's been another tie, and since Allie is the only person who can go, unfortunately, Allie has been eliminated.
Why did she do that?
The final 3 is me, Grace, and Lexi. Why should I didn't rig? You saw me set everything up. I choose. Okay, why does Grace deserve to win? Lake, read it to us.
I want to read Lexi's though.
Read both.
I deserve to win because I won one challenge. I was selected as the defender one time. I was never on the bottom. I survived despite me receiving 7 votes, and I played the best strategic game. Now I have to speak like Lexi, right? I deserve to win because I won 2 challenges. I was selected as a switch one time, and I survived despite being on the bottom 3 times. That's true. That's true. I convinced the defender to save me one time. Well, 2 times, right? Because Kevin, yeah. And I did not receive a vote. All right, Seb, you read yours.
Okay. I deserve to win because I made it to the end despite not winning a challenge. I was selected as the switch once, selected as the defender once. I was never on the bottom. I survived despite receiving 9 votes. I played the best social game. I performed the best overall in challenges, and I played the most loyal. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
We're going to go.
Allie's
Allie votes for Lexi to win. The legend votes for Grace to win. Kevin votes for Lexi to win. Madison votes for Lexi to win. Chloe votes for Grace to win. Just one vote, please. Well, Jacob votes for me to win. Okay. Rachel votes for me. That's not what I meant. Livingston votes for Lexi. And this last vote doesn't matter, but Sierra votes for me by a vote of 4-3 to 2. Lexi has won the penthouse. Now it comes down to Chloe, Jacob, and Jackie on who is the best player or the fan favorite. And third is Chloe, which means between Jacob and Jackie. Congratulations, Jackie. You have won the fan favorite.
That was great, man. That was fucking awesome.
Period.
I love that. Lexi
is there a voting chart? Could you see this? Look at that.
That's pretty good.
I really did not manage the jury well, but I did get second.
You did have like a little comeback though.
Exactly. I mean, look at that. Allie came back from like second boot to 4th place.
That's pretty good.
Period.
Lexi's a comp beast, man.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to do that. So, with that, this has been the Alabama Sebsations. My name is Seb. That is.
My name's Lake.
And with that, we hope to do this again. Hopefully, we have something more planned next time. And we're always going to end the episode with brand steals, I think, because that was fun. Okay, with that, I hope you all have a good day, even though no one's viewing at this point.